Hey guys, if you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Appreciate you. Now let's get to it. Alright, Average Gamer signing on, back with another video. Another unscripted video. I'm recording a bunch of stuff today, man. Shout out to me for being productive. Anyways, yeah, another video out. Today, we are going to discuss Mortal Kombat 1, man. And why, unfortunately, I will not be getting it. At least on release. It really sucks, and I'm very disappointed about it, man. But we're gonna get into it. To start, I do think it's kind of fair to reveal my biases. You know, of the major fighting game franchises, you know, your Street Fighters, your Tekkens, your Mortal Kombats. NRS games, Mortal Kombat and NRS games in particular have always been like my least favorite. And it was never because, well, for me actually, it was because of the gameplay, which I think is the most important when I'm playing. They always had great single player with their story mode. I actually think they're the best looking games in terms of character models, designs, along with stages. But the general gameplay and even some of the animations just were never what I preferred. Some of the hits I feel like lacked the impact that they should have. The gameplay, particularly the neutral, just felt always so slow. In games like Injustice, they were very projectile heavy, and I just didn't enjoy it, right? But that being said, there have been NRS games that I genuinely liked, like MK9 and MKX. But as we're going to talk about a little bit with this video, well, as we move on with this video, excuse me, my time with those games was very short. Like, I played MK9 for like maybe a month. Well, no, I don't. It may have been less than a month, slightly less than a month. In MKX, I only played for like a week. And although they look cool, I definitely enjoyed them more than NRS games. Well, not prior, because those were the first NRS games well, no, they weren't the first, but NRS games after and some before. It just, so many games are out, and I have so many other things, whether it be school or whatever, that I just feel like for fighting games, NRS always got the short end of the stick, essentially, which really sucks. And it definitely didn't help that the games that came out after, you know, MK9 and MKX, excuse me, were Injustice 2 and Mortal Kombat 11. Two games I absolutely hated. For all the reasons I said before with the general gameplay, but also, like, no character in that game really got me, which I think was kind of the biggest issue. I tried, but, you know, I played Damian Wayne, I played Green Lantern, played Sub-Zero, played Liu Kang, but it just never got me into the game. But MK1, as we've been learning more and more about it, like, definitely the most excited. Grammar's crazy. Anyway, this is the most excited I've been for an NRS game ever, right? Which is kind of crazy because I'm a big comic book fan, the DC universe, a big fan of what they did with Injustice, but story-wise, but in terms of the whole package, I'm really excited for MK1. The cameos look like a great addition to the gameplay that actually makes it a bit more unique. Unlike past, like, NRS titles, as I mentioned before, I actually think there are characters that I really want to play, right? I think Shao Kahn, or, well, I guess, like, well, General Shao, whatever his name is, like, and Reptile look so cool, dude. Like, they look so sick. Definitely, I definitely want my main to be General Shao if I ever get the game, but, yeah, so me having a character that I genuinely want to play that looks so badass is so good. It's just good, right? That goes a long way in terms of committing yourself to a game. And again, as I stated before, like, it's going to be the best looking game. The stages are beautiful, the characters are beautiful. And I talked about animations, how they weren't always my favorite in terms of impact. particularly when it came to like normals. I think animation in the game look really sick. Part of the reasons I like Shao so much is because Shao's animations when he's, constantly picking up and dropping his axe, landing you on, like, that looks sick. And I think Rain also, with his kind of water staff, the way he flows with some of his moves looks sick too. So I think animations in the game are also pretty good, unlike how I felt about past NRS titles. So I'm saying all these positive things. Why am I not buying it? It goes into 2023, man. There's just too many damn games. Bro. I'm pretty sure y'all can tell by my voice. I'm not that old, man. I don't got funds like crazy, Gotta give a boy time to breathe, you know what I'm saying? Spider-Man comes out like a month after MK1. And then 3 months after that, we have T8. Although it's technically 2024, like, it's so early in 2024 that it's technically a 2023 game to me. Like, I'll keep it honest in terms of how I structure buying games. And, like, Spider-Man 2, the odds that I don't like that are low. That will probably be Game of the Year candidate. Tekken 8, that's my main fighting game. Like, the odds that I don't like Tekken 8 are low. But because of my history with NRS as a team and then MK games in general, the odds that I end up not liking MK1 are higher than everything else that I plan on buying this year. So again, as I stated earlier, it kind of just gets the short end of the stick, which is so unfortunate for me because I really like the game. But why am I scared, right? Why am I scared I'm not going to end up liking it? Why is there a chance that I don't like it? And why is that chance higher than other things? I still have my reservations about MK1. I have a character that I want to play, which is great. And I do think the cameo system looks really cool. I just worry that the game's gonna get centralized. As in, based on who we know is gonna be in the game so far, I'm scared that there's going to be certain cameos that are just so much better than every other one, to the extent you have to use it. And because cameos are, in my opinion, the best thing gameplay-wise about this game, if that gets centralized and if it becomes too dominant between like 2 to 3 cameos, that's really going to dry up the rest of the cast. And it's not like, I'm trying to remember, there's not a ton of cameos in the game in general anyway. So if it gets shortened even more because some cameos are just so much better than the others, that's going to be a problem. Next, I alluded to it with that, but beyond the cameos, I'm still worried about the gameplay of the game. Combos look fine, like, obviously, again, the cameos look really sick, but just the general gameplay, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it. Because that's always been a big part of why I'm hesitant on liking NRS games. The neutral in particular, just not really my thing. And although I believe it's been changed, I think, maybe fact check me on that, I'm pretty sure the speed of the game has increased, according to some people who've played it. But I'm still worried that it's not going to be enough for me to like it, personally speaking. I'm sure most people will love it, right? I hear a lot of MK fans saying like it's going to be dope, and I'm just speaking for me here. That's all I'm trying to say. I think it's just too many games. Like, if Spider-Man wasn't going to come out in October, I would definitely pick this game up. I just think that's the main issue. I just don't... I'm just worried. Because I don't want another Injustice 2 situation where I was excited and then I ended up hating it. But I'm definitely going to keep tabs on MK. I'm going to look at a lot of content creation surrounding it. Going to look at a lot of things. Developer streams and what have you. And if I get too excited, man, we're gonna have to go in the poorhouse for a bit because I'm gonna get it. I may just end up getting it, and I'll probably just make videos about it too. So Hey man, well, this was a shorter unscripted video. Most of the time I rant for like damn near 20 minutes. All right, this was good. Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna get MK1, at least on release. Hopefully, when the funds get back up, man, when the money starts hitting again, we can buy it. But I just have my reservations based on my history with NRS, and despite how excited I am, those reservations still exist. You know, I forgave, I didn't forget, you know? So, yeah. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Average Gamer, signing off. See you guys.